guys, here we've got another video. I've got this Pro 24 head trimmer with a problem. I'll show you around the unit here and just show you the label. It's a Pro 24cc petrol hedge trimmer, and the problem is when you press the trigger and hold it down fully, you get this intermittent revving, as you can hear there. Let's get a little closer look. So you can see the fuel. It's just intermittently revving, and it will eventually bog down and cut out. So I'm going to be having a look at that today. You'll probably see it'll cut out, just bog down and cut out. Okay. What I did is removed and cleaned the air filter, just to eliminate that. That's the air filter there, just a couple of mesh and sponges. We'll just run it without that for a minute, and you'll see here, start it up. Prime the carburetor and start it up once again, and you'll see that it's still doing this intermittent revving. So there's obviously a problem inside. I've already stripped the carburetor down. I can't find anything, any blockages in it or anything, so I've decided to replace it. I'm going to show you here. See, once again, it's the revving and it'll just bog down and conk out like it has done there. So what I'm going to do now is just remove the carburetor. It's just two screws holding the carburetor to the engine, and I'm just undoing them there, as you can see, and I'll just tip the unit on its side. Might be easier, save everything falling out. So I'll just tip the unit on its side here, and then I'll just move the camera around so you get a better look at what I'm doing, like so. Okay, so like I said, I've undone the screws. I'm just removing them here, and it's just the two screws that hold the whole air filter and the carburetor to the engine. And I'm just going to undo the fuel cap, just let the pressure out, so I can undo the fuel lines. Say petrol squirting all over the place. Here you can see me just undoing the fuel lines. That's the fuel in, and that's the return. So you can see I've got the hoses off there, and I can just tighten the fuel can back up now. So I'll just remove the air filter out of the way. Air filter housing, and that's the carburetor there with the linkage for the blades. I'm just removing that. Obviously that's going to have to go back on, and then it's just a matter of removing the cable from the carburetor. And here you can see me just a little bit fiddly, but I'm just unhooking the cable from the carburetor like so. There you go, the cable's free, and that's the carburetor. I'm going to keep this gasket because it's the inlet gasket. There's a little small hole in there for the breather. Okay, so I've ordered a new carburetor. Let me just show you here. I managed to find one for $8.99 online. It's slightly bigger, but I'm going to have to make it fit. And I have ordered it, and next day it has arrived, as you can see here. Comes with the gasket, which I'm retrieving out the bag there. Okay, now it's just a case of fitting this new carburetor. Just put the two together. That's a new one at the bottom there, old one at the top, and like I said, I'm just going to swap that old gasket around, remove it. So here you can see me just starting to fit the new carburetor. Got the cable hooked around, and here's the gasket. I've took it off the old one and put it in a new one. There's a small breather hole there, and it's just a matter of bolting it back onto the engine, the new carburetor with the air filter housing. Just got a matter of locating that, and then you can see I've managed to refit the linkages for the blades, stops and starts blades, and you can see me just screwing the unit back together. And let me just show you here, just checking that the linkage is working. It's pushing the lever down, which operates makes the blades move and stop. I'm happy with that. To show you again, that's the linkages. When you press the trigger, throttle, the lever moves up and down, stops and starts the blade. Okay, I've connected all a few lines also, so I'm just going to give it a try. And with this new carburetor, it tends to start pretty much first time, even without priming. So I'm happy with that. I've managed to get it up and running. So I'm going to put the filters back in so I can give it a test. Just put the sponge filters and the meshes back in and start it up. Okay, I'm just going to give it a test with this hedge. And as you can hear, we've got a solid rev. And it's working fine. Let's chop down a bit more just to show you. Okay, I'm pretty satisfied with that. Just show you the end result. Okay, I've got it nice running, cleaned it up a little bit, and just show you around the units. It's working fine now. The problem was with the carburetor. There's a blockage in it somewhere, or something worn in it somewhere. It was cheap enough, $8.99. So I thought I'd just replace it, and let me show you the revs. So you got a solid rev there now. So I'm pretty satisfied with that. Let's give you one last look, and that's the unit. I'll clean it up a little bit. So with that, thanks for watching once again, and please subscribe.